Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, Reed, what's good, brother?
what's up with you, Brody?
Man, listen. You see, I'm trying to catch up with my little bro. You heard?
Yeah,
I
you
got the
you know
little.
I ain't never really do the beard. I said, let it grow in for a minute. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, man. It's real southwest of you to let it grow in, man.
Real
You looking like one of them guys out there. You heard?
one of them Philly balls.
One of them Philly guys, man. But listen, man, I want to tell you, man, I appreciate you jumping on this live. We've been trying to line this up. It's hard
Yeah.
to get you because I changed your name, man. It's Catch a Flight Reed now because we can't even catch up with you.
Yo, and
You
it's
know
so
what I
crazy
mean?
because I moved. I moved and shit. I'm like, I'm fucking far up in PA. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. All right, that's what's up.
we would have did this face to face. We could still set it up to where so we could do it face to face, bro.
That's what's up, and we definitely got to do it face to face because we brothers. We got so much history.
Yes,
I want
we
to
do.
sit down with you. I want to have my co-host Cocaina Jalene, so
Okay.
we can spin off ideas and really
Yeah.
get a thorough interview. But today,
Yeah.
I know you're a busy man. I chopped up a couple questions. We're gonna run through this shit real quick, but I want you to tell the people where you represent.
Southwest Philly, you already know. 58th and Greenway. 58th and Greenway, born in the projects though, Barz Village.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. That's that Barz Village. So tell the people that don't know Reed a little bit about, growing up in Barz Village. Like, just explain to them what it's like there.
Yeah, growing up in the projects, man, it was bittersweet. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you a kid, you make beautiful friends, lifelong friends. You go through shit. Your first scuffles. You become a man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it made a monster, man. It made a diamond. Pressure make diamonds, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. So listen, I know I came and pulled up on you one time, man. How grandma and them doing?
Grandmama's beautiful, man.
Okay.
She's still ticking, still healthy.
That's what's up.
Alhamdulillah, man. All praises to
Allah.
Allah.
I appreciate that because I know she was holding. Yeah. I know she was holding you all the way down, man. You had me in your hood and everything. You know what I mean?
Still do.
All right, that's what's up, man. So listen, before I start the show, I always take, at least 1 minute to give you your flowers while you can smell them, man. You know what I mean? That's what we do at the You Better Not Lie podcast. So I want to big you up for never giving up, even though like some of the guys that you had beef with, they went on and became platinum and toured the world. You stayed in the trenches and kept your sword sharp. You know what I mean?
You better know it.
Even when things look dark for you, when you didn't know what to do, here comes the URL. Here comes people thinking because you had a YouTube wave in the early 2000s that it was over for you.
Right.
And for you to jump in the ring with these young guns and get these niggas the business.
Yeah.
Man,
and still do other things outside of that too.
That's right. I got something for you later. I'm gonna talk about all the great things that you're doing, but I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you, man. From Too Raw from the streets, in and out of placements and group homes and all kind of all kind of shit to where you at today. I want to salute you, bro. And the URL stage, man, you fit right in with them guys. And I'm gonna keep it G, and ain't too many niggas on that mic that can fuck with you, whether you making records or you battling, man. So salute from the Jersey brothers on this side of the bridge. We fucking love you over here. You heard?
Love you too, my nigga. You already know, bro.
Now let's get to the motherfucking smoke.
Let's get it.
Okay. A lot of questions right now. I'm getting a lot. I went on the book and I said, I got Reed coming. A lot of people want to know. The first question off the dickhead, they said, what's going on with your look? Now, we remember Reed with the 360s.
Right.
All of a sudden, you morphed into this whole new Reed. So tell the people about your new look and what made you go with the braids and that whole.
Well, your hair is strength.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hair is strength. You know what I mean? It's like a lion. When a lion, when that mane come in, it's a different type of strength. You know what I mean? And I really thought that I was gonna grow the braids and it was gonna be a phase. I thought it was gonna be a phase, but I love my hair, man. I don't want to cut it. They got long as shit. That's my man. That's my power. That's my strength right there.
It got you looking 10 years younger out here.
That's wisdom. That's wisdom. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right, so the next question I got on Facebook was, they said, yo, Reed is feeling real good right now. his confidence after the Rum Nitty battle. He's throwing Mook name around a little bit more and more every day.
Right.
Do you feel like at this point you've proven to Smack, to the URL, to Beasley, to the fans, that you're ready to take on top tier level battles right now? Like, you know, the Mooks, the Loaded Lux, the Arsenals. Like, are you ready for that level of battling right now?
I hope they ready for me.
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna put it there because, you know, niggas, they try to change the narrative. Like, I ain't gonna go out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas trying to change the narrative. Like, I understand times change, and as you see, I'm the only legend that's outside playing ball with these young niggas.
That's a fact.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact. I'm the only GOAT out here, the only nigga from my era that's out here on the court, besides niggas like Ness.
Salute to Ness. That's my brother too.
Salute to Ness. Yeah, salute to Ness. Ness still out here taking battles, and we not talking about like the newer generation like K Walker. I'm talking about niggas. I'm the only legend nigga out here still playing ball with these young niggas. So at the end of the day, they need to be keeping up with me, not me keeping up with them.
So just say Smack called your phone and said Lux tomorrow. How does Reed prepare for Lux?
I can't tell you the preparation, but I can tell you it's gonna get dark though. I'm only as good as my opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like to hear that.
And if I respect the nigga pen, it's gonna make me work that much harder.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So a nigga like Lux, I do respect this pen. It's gonna make me go off.
Okay.
It probably make me reach levels that I forgot that I could reach.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, and to make that clear, I never had a pick on the URL. So everybody that you see me battle, I never picked them. They picked for me.
Okay. So you don't know your opponent. It just comes to you as it goes.
When Beasley called my phone, shout out to Smack and Beasley. When Beasley called my phone, every time he called my phone, I know it means it's a plate for me.
Right. And
he'd be like, Reed, what's going on? We got this event going on. Like, you know, who you want? And I tell him every time, I said, man, I don't really have no picks. There's nobody in specific that I want. And he'd be like, well, what you think about this guy and this guy? I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. It's whatever.
Let's do it. Okay.
So I've never picked anyone that I've battled.
Okay. All right. So one of my other questions that I had, remember I told you this, we running through this shit.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know, with all the success that you're having, with all the success that Hattie's had, Quilly, Meek Mill, has there been a phone conversation with Meek Mill in 2020?
Nah. Me and Meek don't have a relationship. It's a weird relationship. He showed his love. Me personally, that's enough for me. We men, so I'm not looking for no handouts. You know what I'm saying? My crib on 3.3 acres right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? As a black man coming from where I come from, I've accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish.
Right.
I drive what I want. I live in a beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? Family straight. What more could you ask for?
That's right. The only reason I asked that.
Yeah, no. I'm saying at the end of the day, you know, Meek shows his love. Like, he'll jump on the interview and be like, "What? Reed Dollaz was fucking us up back in the day."
Right.
Like, he'll say that. You know, I'm on his album. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I'm on that man album. That man said, from battling Reed to rapping with Ross to back in Philly bitches, that deal. Like, I'm on that man album.
Yeah. So the love. So you take the love how it comes. He showed you love on his album. You said, you know what? That's all I need. We good in my book.
Well, that's all we need.
The fans want to. The fans.
Anything else is a blessing. I'm open for it. If Meek ever, you know, decided that he wanted to come back home and fuck with niggas.
Right.
I'm open for it, but we're going to leave it right there.
Right. But listen, the fans in 2021, when that comes, they want a Meek Mill Reed Dollaz record. I'm talking about bombing shit, though.
That'd be heavy.
I'm still hopeful for it because I hope Meek wouldn't take the battles and y'all coming up personal. It was just y'all was in the dog fight. Y'all was scratching and surviving.
Yeah, me personally, I never looked at it like that. I mean, I can't speak for him, but if I was in that situation, you know, if I was in the situation that he was in right now, I mean, like a life-changing situation,
right?
I would definitely be reaching back to certain niggas that was hot. Like me, it's all about your personality and your heart.
That's right.
Everybody has a different personality and a different heart. Me personally, if I was in a millionaire crazy situation, I would be reaching back to like the Cree Fortress, the Hollow Bands, the NAs, the Kabooms, niggas, the Joey Jihads, because it was never a real beef. No one died over that shit. We wasn't out here dumping on each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it wasn't real beef. And at the end of the day, nobody would be who they are without each other.
That's true.
So me personally, I don't hold no grudges. It made Reed Dollaz who he is. I salute the Hattie. I follow Hattie. You know what I mean? He's trying to come back into the music, but it's no beef. Like, you know, it's like if Meek holding on to that, then you know that's on him.
Yeah, and I hope he wouldn't, because he seemed like a good dude. I ran into him a couple times. You know, I just want to see, you know, you guys that came up in that era, y'all caught the YouTube wave and y'all destroyed it. Millions of views, y'all.
Big facts.
It's crazy. It's just like, and then now fast forward 10 years later, niggas is shy just at 30, 31. Niggas is still out here bombing shit. You know, me as a fan,
it's a blessing.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing to see that. All right, cool. Now that's the part of my show, especially when I get battle rappers on here. I had E-Ness on here a couple months ago. I had K. John on here a couple months ago. Now I got the legend, Rambo Reed, Southwest General. Salute. So I'm going to tell you, this is how I do it. I'm going to run through your battles. I'm going to just tell you their name. You going to tell me if you bodied them, if it's debatable, or you got a scores.
Respect.
Okay?
Respect.
Rum Nitty.
Body.
3-0?
Might be. Me personally, I gave it 2-1.
Okay, what round you gave?
And this the whole thing. I can't even really say 2-1. I give it like a gentleman's 30.
Oh, a gentleman's 30. Okay, so you thought he showed up, but you edged him.
Yeah, I edged him every round.
Okay. Chess.
2-1.
2-1. Which round you gave him?
I think he was going off in like the second.
Okay, yeah. I ain't like his first round. I thought
I think he was going off in like the second.
You went crazy on the first round.
Yeah, I think the second round he started going crazy, and his round was a little bit longer than mine too.
Okay. Sue Surf.
I give it 2-1 because I choked.
Okay, so you got the 2 and you gave him 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you edged Surf.
Yes.
The Jersey legend.
Correct.
Okay, I just want to check your temperature because sometimes it's hot.
The ball. You know the
ball. Had Corona. I just wanted to make sure you were saying.
No, you know the ball with the 4 gun cases that's still walking the street. We talking about that, sir.
Right. That's Surf. That's Surf. Brick City.
Yeah.
John.
I felt like I just said that on the interview too. I felt like I got taken advantage of, so I'm gonna say John got me out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it. I keep it a stack. Me personally, coming from a fucking 5-year, 6-year hiatus.
Yeah.
Jumping back on the main stage. I'm talking about this was before Corona. This was like 3,000 people in the building.
Right.
Microphone trouble. Yeah, he got me.
But that line you said, my verse is like something. They in the Bible.
Yeah, I forget. I gotta go back and look at that joint.
Let me tell you, goosebumps when I'm watching. I said he's back. He back.
Real shit.
When you said that,
John, yeah.
On that stage, there was no dust on you, so you got to hold your head up on that battle.
Oh no, for sure. There was
no dust on you.
For sure.
That was a good battle to watch. He didn't body you.
Right.
But if you say he won, I'm gonna run with that.
I feel like, me personally, because I know I could have did better. Like if I was to get John right now, it's a whole different story.
Right.
I'm back. I'm polished. It's a whole different story.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Trigger. I'm gonna show you how much I'm a Reed fan. Did you body Trigger? Did you 3-0?
That shit, look where it got us, man.
Trigger was dumping though.
Trigger got me out here in 2020 looking like fucking Hove.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a big fact. Like, shout out to Trigger though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if
he, all jokes aside, I don't know if he's alive. I'm not sure if he locked up. I don't know the situation. I haven't seen or heard from him. But win, lose, or draw that battle, nigga, he's legendary. That battle is worldwide.
Legendary, yeah, exactly. Win, lose, or draw.
Worldwide.
Yeah, he's
a famous man.
Just stand next to you.
Yep.
All right, K-Sean.
I give that 2-1. And the reason why I give it 2-1 and I wouldn't say it 3-0 is because I'm standing on this. After the battle, I really would have gave it a tie, but he spit somebody else's shit. and we can't stand on that. Somebody said,
hey, man.
Somebody sent me a video of the nigga. I'm talking about the whole 12-bar rundown. A white dude too. I forget his name.
All right.
So I felt like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respected you enough, and you should respect me enough to take a legend and come with your shit.
Right.
Don't try to take little pieces from different niggas. Like me personally, I never really even trusted like half of these niggas pen, because these niggas is running around with battle rap groups. They duos.
Right.
You can't sit here and tell me that K-Shine and DNA not probably writing together. Or, you know
what I'm saying? I'm a little biased when it comes to K-Shine. I can't. It's on the You Better Not Lie podcast.
Don't say that. Say it like this. Do
this.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like, I'm preparing by myself. So at the end of the day, it's different.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Your homeboy you running around with, man. I watched the BET special.
Yeah.
Walker.
That's my guy. Yep.
So talk to me. What you think about that battle?
I think, well, me personally, that wasn't a battle.
Okay.
That was not a battle. We not going to do that. And I let the world know. I remember the first day I posted it, BET reached out to me. They was doing the promotion for the movie Creed.
Right.
Creed 2.
Okay.
And they were in Philly, and they was, trying to base it like around, battle rap is pretty much like boxing.
Right.
So they reached out to me. They said, Reed, we want to get you a part of this. Do you have any young and up-and-coming niggas that's from Philly that's hot? You know what I'm saying? So the only nigga that I could think of front and center was K Walker, because he been out there putting in the work.
Okay.
So I called K, and I'm like, yo, bro, I got a situation for us. Let's just do us. This Philly, we known for sparring with each other anyway.
Right.
The shit that we write, it'll sound like a nigga coming at you, but you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's little bro. That was really to me, that wasn't a battle. That was an opportunity for us to be on BET together.
Okay, all right, I respect that, because guess what? Just like a Gilly the Kid used to pull you and Hattie together to make the Three Kings.
Exactly.
That was you coming back around, going to get your pups.
That's exactly. He deserved it though. The nigga deserved.
And I salute the K Walker, man, because even in that spar match with you and him, he had some moments. You definitely had some moments.
For sure.
So we're gonna just leave it at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
That was the hip hop right there.
Yeah, the last person I got for you is T-Rex.
I got Rex out of here. I think I don't think Rex was really in that. I think he wasn't really in it. I think that was like a 3, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you was talking to him.
I
was talking to Rex on that.
Yeah,
we Rex on that. Now the streets, a lot of people don't know. If you under 30, you may not know that you and that Reed battled Rex.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn or the Bronx.
Yeah, we was in the Bronx.
Like 16 years old, right?
Yeah, about 15 years old, yep.
And you got him the fuck out of there then too?
Of course. I mean, I tell niggas to try to picture the site. You got to think about a Harlem nigga.
Right.
And think about a Philly nigga. Now, once you can think, not saying that Harlem niggas is sweet, now bust their gun and none of that. We're not saying that. I'm just talking about image-wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So a Harlem nigga is fly and flashy.
Right.
This nigga, imagine his raps at 16 years old.
Right.
Imagine my raps.
Right.
Coming from what I'm coming from.
Yeah.
So you got peasy head, big tall t-shirts. I'm fresh out of juvenile placement. 2 years worth of raps stacked up. My raps were different.
Over Baghdad.
It was different. It was different. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got Rex out of there when we was pups, but that was off camera.
Yeah.
He tried to run with that because he knew that footage wasn't out there. So he tried to run with that until we met back up again, and I got him out of it again.
What was the line you told him in that battle about? Like, this the thanks I get. I started this shit. Smack did this, and we did. You remember that moment?
I do remember that moment, and that was dope.
It was
because Smack and them need to know, and it's all love. You know what I mean? Every chance I get, I let Smack know. You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you this:
I let him know.
Smack feel when you battle rappers, throw him in a bar where it's not always on his favor. Like it got him looking goofy sometimes. Where it's like Smack stole the idea from me. And
Smack, Smack a real nigga. I fuck with Smack. Smack, he a businessman. He know niggas gonna get up there and pop their shit. You know what I'm saying?
So he don't even mind that. He don't deduct like 300.
Especially when it's facts. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's facts. I'm probably one of the only niggas that can come in there and talk that before smack shit. Right. All them other niggas is smack puppies. They can't talk that. I'm the only nigga that can come in there and talk that shit.
Okay, so stay right there. Let me ask you this. When you got back in the URL, did you reach out or they reached out to see what you was doing again? To see if you still had...
that was, what was that? They reached out. I remember the John situation. They reached out. Yep. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, yep, they reached out.
So the fans want to know, your very first bag at Smack, was it light?
My very first one, nah. It wasn't light.
It wasn't
light? I don't think none of my bags been light. I'm just being real with you, bro.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? No cocky shit. I don't think none of them been light, to be honest, because first of all, they know what it took to even book me because of all the groundwork that I put in before that.
Right.
So just to book me alone, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna say the first number I threw, they met me, you know, about 2 numbers back. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like it was far off. So I'm just saying, let's say if it was 10, I got 8. You get what I'm saying?
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. So you would say, you would tell the fans right now that the URL's bag is it's beneficial to your career now. Like you can move around, you can do what you need to do as an artist by being affiliated with the URL.
Yeah, I mean, if whatever you're doing, if you hustling coke, weed, whatever, clothes, it's all about what you putting your money into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's really what it boiled down to. You know what I mean? If you still young mind and you out here want to be, I'm gonna buy designer this, designer that, drip this, you ain't really gonna see too much. Right. Like I said, once again, I'm on 3.3 acres, bro.
Yeah, that's
it's blessings, but it's all about where you put your money at.
Right. So you know have you made more money in Corona than when the world was doing this thing regular? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you made more money since the coronavirus hit?
Yeah, on all levels, levels, and not even just music, just different shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be merch, it could be street shit, whatever.
Okay.
You know, everything is everything's a green light.
All right. Okay. Now listen, switch gears real quick.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, you know, I follow you on Facebook. I follow you on IG too. Now, you know,
I don't be on Facebook though.
Yeah, not really. I guess I don't know if it's a fan page. I don't know who it is.
It might be. Yeah, it's a lot of fake pages when they drink.
I got you. But just say on IG, I noticed. Yeah. You know, we at this podcast, we talk about everything from sports to rap to relationships, etc. Yeah. So I noticed that on your IG page, every now and then you would throw a subliminal. It seemed like at a female. It seemed like Reed was going through a real tough time in a relationship. Yeah. What's your game for the youngest? Like, were you going through something where you put out there like ain't no loyalty with these bitches? Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, me personally, you gotta understand, you are too. Like, we from a different era.
Right.
I was raised by my grandmother, so I knew what a real woman was supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once I got older, it started confusing me just seeing how our black sisters degrade themselves.
Right.
So it's not necessarily because I feel like I was always in a good space and great relationships, great women that I actually love, that love me back. But I'm talking about the overall. Every time you open up your social media, you'll see a black woman twerking, degrading herself.
Right.
Crazy shit. And it just felt like it was overwhelming.
Right.
It's like it's no filter on life anymore. Everything is just raw and uncut.
Right.
You know? And like, and it's sad. I just had to vent to social media. Like, damn, this is not what I'm used to.
Right.
And it's crazy. So
it wasn't a particular female. It's just you got tired of the saturation.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's overwhelming, man.
Right.
The work and the dumb shit, women showing themselves and they wonder why they in 3-month relationships and 6-month relationships and on to the next nigga. You know,
you feel like me. You tired of all that tummy tea and all that other shit, right?
Yeah, we cool. I mean, I got my wifey, you know, natural. You know, not shitting on other women. I'm talking about natural from the beautiful hair.
Right.
She's black too.
Right.
Natural hair. We'll do the makeup. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. She like to do yard work and plant flowers and get dirty and we go biking and hiking.
For the soul.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like real woman shit. I just feel like a lot of women, they just lost their place out here, man.
Right. And to piggyback off that, right after I seen that post, fast forward a couple months down the line, now I'm seeing pictures of you in the hills with a very nice looking foreign woman, smiling, grinning, jewelry hitting off the sunlight. So at the same time, you express your pain, but then now it seems like you're in a great space with your love life, with your career,
for sure.
With your children.
Yes.
Would that be correct?
Yeah, for sure. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And it happened at the age it was supposed to happen to. I'm 33 years old. Okay. I'm not out here chasing these bitches. I'm not clubbing. I'm not doing none of that. All I need is one woman. Right. That's dope. That's dope. And for you to be a young brother with that mindset, because I experienced it. Like I'm Reed Dollaz, bro. I've been popular since I was 15 years old. I was fucking women, and I say it in front of my woman. I was fucking women when I was 15. I was fucking women that was 22, 23, 24, grown ass women. So right now at my age, I say about 27 years old, I just realized that I was burnt out. Right. And like different energies. You know what I mean? Because when you having sex with people and shit like that, you taking them energies with you. Right. You can't wonder why you keep banging your head on the wall or having these, you know what I mean, little spiritual moments and shit, because you got all these fucking energies on you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you're talking to the youth right now. I hope they listening. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know every young man gonna explore. You know what I'm saying? Right. But some men learn later in life and some men learn earlier. Niggas like us, you know what I mean? I was always known to be the pretty eyeball that rapped. I was always popular, so the women were nothing. To get a woman was nothing. You know what I mean? And I went through it so early. Now that I'm 33 at like the right age, I'm just content with the one woman. Right. And I salute you on that, man. Especially you said you got a black queen. That's always love. You know what I mean? It's always love. Okay, I got another question. The people want to know, what's your relationship with the legendary, the iconic, #1 DJ, Cosmic Kev? Me personally don't have a relationship. Shout out to Cosmic Kev. I've been gave up on Philadelphia radio. You know what I mean? To be honest, you know what I mean? Especially right now, we in a new day. You know what I mean? And this is not a shot to nobody. So I don't want to make it sound like it's a shot to Kev, but at the end of the day, it's dudes out here that's popping without radio. Right. We're in a new day where you can just off from your mobile device now. DJs are not, it's like they're going extinct out here. So at the end of the day, once I understood that it was all about the fan base, you know what I mean? And as long as you had a loyal fan base, whether you selling music, merch, or whatever, that loyal fan base wants support, I had to do without the DJs because I'm not willing to kiss nobody's ass to play my music. I'm not willing to be chasing DJs around outside of radio stations and, yo, can you play this and do that? Like, you know what I mean? They got bigger fucking egos than the rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really want you to suck their hoes. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm not kissing your fucking ass to play my song. Like, right. Or if it's a personal reason or whatever, I gotta go through you. Nah, I'm gonna go over here where these fans at and be direct with them. Right. So shout out to Cosmic Kev, shout out to all the DJs, but that's just not me. If you fuck with Reed Dollaz genuinely, you want the music, we could build that relationship. But for me to be chasing you around trying to get you to play my records, I'm just not with it. Yeah, because I had a fan hit me up and said that they wanted to see you on the Come Up show and bomb shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that'd be love. That'd be love. They stuck in the early 2000s. Yeah. That'll be love, though. I mean, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm open for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, but especially in my older years, I'm not. What kids say? I'm stuck with what I'm stuck with because I don't suck dick, man. Right. Period. Okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that was a good answer, man. Shout out, like you said, shout out to the legendary Cosmic Kev. Yes, sir. Hopefully, he see this interview and he hit your phone or DM you, man. But I know personally, I want to be up late night to hear you bomb on the Come Up show, man. Because this nigga's in prison that need to hear that big classic facts. Read. You know what I mean? Big facts, man. Right. All right. So, watching your IG, you're doing a lot of traveling. Like, I was going through a couple of your videos and I'm seeing you out west a lot in the hills and just, Lamborghinis and all kind of shit like that. Like, all this traveling, is it business or is it pleasure, or is it a combination of both? Combination of both. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, just touching the soil. This ain't from no record label. When you see me traveling in these cities, this is my own paper. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in niggas' hoods, dolo. You know what I mean? We got the wildest stories. Like, We drove to Cali one time with the ratchet duct tape to by the engine. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Y'all had it
no
on the
cap.
engine?
Yeah, right on, like right by the engine. We duct tape.
Right. It's a little. Nobody knows the secret compartment right next to the engine.
We drove to Cali, had the ratchet with us, just me and wifey. Like, I be in niggas hood solo, like touching the soil and just feeling the love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It be moves out there for me, but I also just like to get outside and touch different places. Niggas go crazy. It ain't a place that I can't stop in, from the airport to the Walmart to wherever. Niggas like, that's $3? Nigga, I grew up and it's just that love, man. That love.
Let me tell you, Big Star fucked me up. I'm on YouTube and he told me there's a clip of you in Eminem's video Rap God.
Yep. That's heavy. I mean,
insane.
Why me? You know what I'm saying? Why not Mook? Why not Lux? Why not K-Shine or whoever?
That means a nigga like Eminem is on the radar.
He had everybody that was in the video was legends. Niggas like Craig Mack, Biggie Smalls, just so many different legends. And then here come Reed Dollaz on one of these screens.
That's insane.
It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing.
Yeah. When I seen Big Star speak on that, and I said
Mace was in the city. Mace was in the city. Biggie man, niggas that sat next to Big.
Right.
He actually like shout out to Reed Dollaz. That's major. Niggas can hate all they want, but those achievements I could die with, because as a rapper, a young rapper, when you first start, and I'm quite sure you can vouch for this. When you first started, it wasn't about money.
No,
it was about being the best and getting your shit out to the world, spread to the world. I want to be global.
Right.
I accomplished that.
You did.
I could die like this, bro.
Hands down. Every
I could die like this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And not only, let's not skip that, but 50 Cent mentioned your name also.
The list goes on, bro. It's too many. I mean, you got niggas like ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferg, Don Q, ASAP Mace, 50, so many different people. I remember I ran into Kid when we was in New York. He was just, I was at the G Unit office. He was like, Reed? He told 50 like, yo, this is $3. Like, this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, I know I touched the culture. I know I'm one of the forefathers of this shit, and niggas pay their homage. Niggas salute. You know what I'm saying? I don't need $1 million from a nigga, or you ain't got to feed me, none of that. Just the homage is enough for me. Right.
Okay, so next, what's next right now? Like, is there another battle scheduled that you can't talk about? Is there something coming up?
There's some shit in the works. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, this is not going to be a life going thing. Like I said, I'm getting older. I'm branching off. I'm finding different things, different hobbies that I like in my life.
Right.
So I'm starting to branch off, but I still got a passion for music and I still love it. So I'm looking at like a few more battles, man. Maybe like 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it's just going to be like, you know, music for me. You know what I mean? I'm going to get back to the independent. I don't care about no record labels. If I can get 5,000 people to buy my album at $100 a copy, I'm successful.
Right. All right. And just to piggyback off that point, I took some notes earlier. I want to show you how I respect you so much. You know what I mean? These are notes.
Right. Love. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not no bullshit, because I respect you as an artist. I took the time to print this shit out.
That's real.
To show you, because I wanted to come prepared for a legend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
The last couple of records that I've been researching on YouTube have been more about real estate and exploring than machine guns.
Right.
Is that on purpose? Is that because you're getting older? I'm hearing a lot of talk about being grateful to grandma. I'm just hearing some sincereness in your music.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, this is where I'm at in my life. Hip hop has changed, brother.
Right.
Back in the day, it wasn't about your look, it was about your talent.
Right.
Nowadays, you got to do too much for me. I am not willing to join the circus, bro. I am not willing to dye my hair or do weird things on social media to get a following.
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain things that I'm not willing to do. So I had a serious talk with myself, and I said, if I'm gonna do music again, it's gonna be what God want me to say.
Right.
God want me to tell the truth. I'm a very intelligent man, and I'm aware and I'm awoke of a lot of things. So instead of me using what I look like, 33, still out here talking about trapping in the bando. I'm not. I did that. That's my past. I'm trapping in the bando no more. I probably bought the bando. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm on. You know what I mean? So I feel like you got to act your age, and you know, we did that. Y'all got that young Reed. Y'all got that Rambo Reed. Y'all got that. That's Reed. If you want to hear that, go back and listen to my old shit.
That's a fact.
Go listen to my old shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm at that age where, like I said, man, I told God that if he give me a second chance with this shit, that I was gonna give him the biggest shout out ever.
Okay, so with that right there, are you still looking for a traditional deal? Does it even make sense now?
Nah, I'm cool. I'm really cool. I really got my goals set. I know my following. I know I have a genuine, I have a genuine Reed Dollaz cult following. You know what I'm saying? And I watch my black community. I know we love the fashion and things like that. If brothers can go out and sit outside of sneaker stores for 2 days for a release of a pair of Jordans,
right?
You can spend $100 a copy on your favorite artist's first album. Because you know I never put out an album.
Right.
I put out a lot of mixtapes on that Piff and my mixtapes on different sites, about 20 mixtapes. I plan on dropping a few more mixtapes, but I've never put out an album. So for this serious body of work that I'm gonna drop, because I feel like people put out too many albums. I want to have one album, a very intimate, classic one album. And
how many joints?
13 records, but double disc with the documentary. The documentary is called Road to Redemption.
Ooh, that sounds like money right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The documentary of my life from beginning until now, everything that I've been through, how I did a lot of shit, writing TV shows for Earth God, just a lot of things that you'll see. Just a lot of different things on that documentary, Road to Redemption. So double disc album, and I'm selling it old school, vinyl, CD. You can get it online too, you know what I'm saying? But I'm selling it like that. We're gonna package it up the right way. And yeah, you got $100 a copy, man. So if 5,000 people support that, you can do the math on that.
That's a fact. When can the fans expect that?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I don't want to put a date on it. I feel like the album is supposed to be very passionate, very, very intimate, like my life. Like I pretty much want you to be able to close your eyes throughout this soundtrack. So I'm taking my time. So I give a few months to a year. You could be looking out for that.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, Reed, man, those are really good answers to the questions, man. We come to the end of the show where I have something called, I ask you 10 questions. Some of them are funny, some of them are real. Okay. You give me your answer to them, but remember, you're on the You Better Not Lie podcast, so you cannot lie.
I never do.
10 questions that I'm going to ask you from the rip. Give me your answers. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, who's your favorite character on Power?
I don't watch Power.
You don't watch Power?
I don't watch Power.
I'm trying to think. What's another show?
I watch shit like The Walking Dead.
Who your favorite character on Walking Dead?
Of course, it's Rick.
Okay, you fuck with Rick?
Rick is a leader. Rick is a great leader. Everybody can be a leader.
Right.
Rick is a great leader.
I got to go back and do my homework because that wasn't one of them shows. I thought it was just for white people.
Nah, man, it's for reality, because especially the times that we're living in right now.
Right.
The way our president's looking shaky, these viruses and shit like that. Everything they show you in a movie, it's 9 times out of 10 it's gonna happen for real. And when these things happen, all these niggas that went and bought design and all this drip and wasn't thinking, they're gonna feel it the most. So you got niggas got to wake up. That's a show to watch.
That's what's up. Has a celebrity that you looked up to ever told you that your music wasn't up to par?
You say that one more time.
Has a celebrity that you looked up to ever told you that your music was trash or not up to par?
No, I've never experienced that.
Oh, you never experienced that?
I never experienced that, no.
Never, okay. As a kid, did someone ever send you to the store with food stamps?
Yes. the paper joints. That was before the access card. Niggas don't know about them brownies, boy.
Right. Yo, Beanie Siegel said shit. He said, man, this is embarrassing.
Nah,
I used to think money was white.
Real shit. Real shit, dog. Niggas, you know, listen.
It touched my soul because I used to have that drink balled up in my hand and try to slide it to the chest.
Listen, bro. Niggas don't know. Niggas don't know what that struggle like. Not to get off topic, but I remember we used to go to school. We was young, elementary. And
right.
My little homie used to come to school. He always smelled like kerosene. Everything he wore smelled like kerosene because they had to heat the house and everything with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people don't know about them struggles. So yeah, man, I definitely got sent to the store with food stamps. When I was
did you hold your head high when you walked in there?
I always had my head high, man. I always seen the positive and negatives. Like, it's weird. I'm a Scorpio nigga. My mental is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always looked at it like, who is you to judge? Right. 9 times out of 10, the people that's judging are going through the same things.
Right. That's a good answer. All right, has Reed ever lost a fight as a grown man?
Fist fight?
Fist fight.
I haven't fought in like 10 years, and my hands always been super nice.
Okay.
When we was in placement, I got niggas that have vouched for me. When we was in placement, that's all we did. We had a spot called the Big Room. Right. The staff members would make niggas slap box me. We was locked up with Pittsburgh niggas, so my hands always been goofy. I'm a small nigga. I'm fast as shit, slapping the shit out of shit. Yeah, so as a grown man, I haven't fought in 10 years. I'm very respected. I don't even give off that aura for it. You gotta be a real asshole to try to start something with me. And I feel like the people that's like me, we turn all the way up because it takes a lot for me to even get like that.
That's a fact. That's a good answer. All right, Brandy or Monica in the versus battle, who was you going with? Is that your era?
Of course.
Talk to him.
See, now you're talking my language, because I put up a post not too long ago. I said, where the fuck is R&B music at, man? But I would say, I would say Brandy had a bigger impact.
Right.
But we cannot sleep on Monica.
No.
Monica hit list is crazy. Brandy hit list is crazy. But I'm gonna go with Brandy on that one.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you gave us a clear answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Brandy.
Yeah, okay.
I love Monica though.
Okay. Now, next question. If your girl was Hispanic and she wanted you to go to salsa class, would you go?
Knowing me though, I'd probably go.
Even though somebody can film you and put this shit on the net and fuck you up in a battle, you still would go?
Nah, I fuck around and rebuttal that. They be like, yo, Reed, niggas in the ops house. I say some crazy shit. Like, they be like, yo, Reed, the ops outside. I hit the K and hit him with the cha-cha slider. Some crazy shit. I'll rebuttal it. Me personally though, bro, I'm an open-minded person. One thing I learned in life, and this is a problem with our black culture. We're too closed off. Niggas don't want to try nothing new.
That's a fact.
I hang around my neighbors now, especially for the past 3 years. My neighbors, they white. Yeah. I do some of the dopest shit.
Right.
I'm talking about it because you have to be open-minded.
Right.
Different cultures and things like that. You fuck around and go to one of them little joints and fuck around and find some shit that you never even know that you would like.
That's right.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
see, I thought you was closed. I thought you was closed-minded.
Nah.
Battles. You know, you gotta watch what you're doing out here. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. Everything that I do is 100, so it can't be questioned.
Okay. All right. Next question: are you top 5 in Philadelphia of all time battle rappers?
Of course.
All right. Okay. All right. What female celebrity would you say prior to your new situation that you had a crush on?
I haven't had a crush in a long time, and my wife. I feel like my wife is the beautifulest thing. But when I was younger, I used to like Anne Marie.
Anne Marie? A. Marie?
Yeah. A. Marie.
Okay, yeah, A. Marie. Okay, yeah, she was bad.
Yeah. Why Don't We Fall in Love?
Yeah, she was bad. And it's crazy because she only really had one hit, so you were stuck on her.
Like two joints.
Yeah, like 2 joints.
But the album was fire too, though. But see, me, I've always been a person that's like, when everybody go right, I like to go left.
Right, yeah.
So I didn't want to pick somebody that everybody would say.
Okay. All right, my next question is, have you ever been down State Road?
No, I haven't.
You haven't been down State Road? Okay.
I've been there to visit. I ain't never been there to stay.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Yeah, me personally, I don't have no jail record.
That's crazy because
besides the juvenile placement.
like
no, I did all my shit early. Okay. I bounced around in juvenile placements when I was young. I didn't did boot camp. We done been all through the juvenile system. But as an adult, I think music saved my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. Young Reed, all that Young Reed Southwest representative shit. That's when I just came on for placement. Okay. So once I seen the fan base and where music could take me, it was no reason to be acting up in the street, risking life when I seen a brighter future ahead of me. So I always, man, we got some of the craziest stories, man. I'm gonna say this, and it's so quick. I done been in crazy situations. Like, I'm in the car with my man. We got the ratchet in the trunk. CD just dropped. We got a trunk full of CDs, and I got the ratchet in the CD box up under CDs and shit. Right. Right. He get pulled over for something wrong with his registration. I'm in the passenger. The car gets taken. Long story short, the cop said, and we was far from home, and pretty much in the middle of nowhere. The cop said, well, we're not going to leave you guys here. Do you want us to get you home or somewhere close to home? So we said yes, because we were really stuck out there, bro. Right. And this is before Uber and all this whole other shit. Right. We had to take the CDs out the trunk, put them in the cop car with the ratchet in there. Okay? Like, we done been, so it's not like I never gambled. It's just that I've been blessed. Right. I've been blessed, bro. I'm talking about ratchets, work, all types of shit. Me too. I've just been blessed. You can't hate me for that. I can't tell you why. Right. But I've just been blessed. You know what I'm saying? So I never really had to experience an adult prison. Okay, all right. My last question on the 10 questions is, what happened to the 50 Cent mentioning your name, and how come a deal never manifests with G-Unit? Me personally, I don't know why a deal never happened. I think if 50 was smart, I think G-Unit would probably still be alive right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm looking at it from a business standpoint. Okay. Especially back in those days when the rap beefs were like really on and popping. Okay. If your arch enemy is Rick Ross and Rick Ross' new talent is from Philly, what other way to be than to sign the arch enemy? But that was just a thought years ago back then, but it never happened. That's not my fault. I think it would have been a beautiful chess move, though. Beautiful. That would have been one. I don't get it. I mean, you know, shout out to Kid, shout out to that. But I'm just talking about if he would have grabbed, or even when he tried to revamp it, and it was Lloyd Banks, it was Tony Ayo, Buck, and he grabbed Kid. Right. If he would have said the newest member of the G-Unit is Reed Dollaz, do you know what that would have did to the East Coast? Yeah, it would have shook it up. It would have shook it up, and it would have made people, scared a little bit. I can't tell him how to run his business or whatever, but it never happened. But that would have been smart of him. But yeah. Okay, I got one of my mans in here. He said that he want to hear from you. Do you have a top young nigga list in Philadelphia? Top 5, just 5 people if you could. I don't know if it's 5, but I know I like a few. Can we get some names? Can we get some flowers to the pups coming up? Yeah, I like besides battle rap, I think niggas need to tap into K Walker a little bit more. Song game is dope. Okay. So K Walker's one of them. I like Kerr. Yeah. Kerr, Cord. I got you. I like him too. He's definitely dope. I like Leaf Ward. I was hoping you said Leaf. Of course. I love what Leaf is He from that cloth that we from. He talking that talk. Yeah, man. He talking that talk. And do y'all have a record yet? Sim Santana. We working on it. My cousin Sim Santana, I like him too. Yeah. So so far you got K Walker, Leaf Ward, Sim Santana. Who else did you say? I think that was it. Okay, so you just got a mean 3 for me. Got a mean 3-piece. That's who I'm rocking with. All right, that's and it is 4. Cause did you say Kirk? Oh, you said Core. Yeah, you got Core. So there we go. You don't have a 5. Yeah. No females. Any females you think nice right now? I haven't really been tapping into the females because this is not. I don't be one people think I'm hard on the women. I just haven't been hearing anything that. Dog, I'm from a different era. We grew up off Lauryn Hill. Right. We grew up off. You get what I'm saying? It was different. Like me personally, and I'm glad that I don't have no daughters right now. And shout out to you if you do, because you have to be strong. Right. But when you got the newer generation talking about WAP and wet ass pussy, and you got 8-year-old, 9-year-old girls following this shit, no, It is real. I'm glad I got one boy. I got one son. And I'm glad because I would be losing my mind out here. So I really haven't heard a female in a long time in the game that I can say that I actually fuck with and listen to. As a matter of fact, I'm tripping because I need to listen more. But Tierra Whack, she's from Philly.
Yeah, I tapped.
She has a message. I heard a few songs, but I got to tap in a little more. But from what I heard, I like the message.
Okay.
But I'm not going to raise something that's just like totally degrading and like fucking the country up. Like, shake this pussy, sell this pussy. Where the ball is at? Get your bag right, nigga. And that's gonna keep the black sisters down. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people can't find love and happy, lasting relationships because they're looking for the wrong things.
That's true.
That's real.
Yeah, that's true. Damn, Bree, you gave a stellar interview.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I mean? It makes sense now how you put all these words together. You're very intelligent, brother.
Thank you, bro.
You speak like you got a PhD. And I see that you've evolved from just Rambo Reed to just this mature MC, father, you know, husband,
almost
husband. And at the end of the day, bro, I'm proud of you. I'm proud to say I know you. I'm proud to say that we've collaborated on some dope ass records.
Yes, we did,
you know
bro.
I mean?
We got some joints. Niggas got to go check them joints out.
And listen, I never forget the joint we did. What is it called? Get Low.
Get Low. That's
I heard
classic,
a story about that. You went through a couple people on that record first before I made the cut. And I heard the story. I had a rapper from Philly call me like, I was on that. He did karate and took me off.
Yeah, real shit. Because it wasn't right. It wasn't right.
I was humble.
It wasn't right.
I was humble.
You knew how to stay on topic.
Right.
And make it a dope record. You know.
Right. Like, but the thing that's crazy is that when I go back and listen to that, I'm like, for me to be able to hold my own on the record with a monster that's younger than me.
Oh, for sure. But you a Jersey goat.
I know, but you a legend, bro. I'm just saying though, like the shit that you were saying on there, SK hit you from front, all that crazy shit. And then I'm coming with my little lines, and then you ain't cut the verse. I was just a blessing.
Yeah, man. That was some great times.
Feel man. Good. It's like
I came out there to Jersey. I came out to the block with you.
It was lit.
You was out there in Philly with me on the block.
Right.
It was a beautiful thing.
Right. It was like you, Floyd, and I'm motherfucking Buster Douglas and Sugar Ray Leonard. We getting in the ring together.
Bro.
See what we can do and what magic we create. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And it was a classic. It was a classic. So I always wanted to thank you for that, man. You jumped on a couple of my records and showed your ass on it, man. So
you already know it's love for life, nigga.
That, bro.
It's love for life, Cody.
Right. So listen, thank you for doing the You Better Not Lie podcast. Much
sir.
For your career.
Yes, you too, man. And I'm, shout out to you in the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I watch you be a great rapper to venturing off to be a great businessman. So shout out to you and You Better Not Lie podcast, man.